It was a wonderful wedding. I was so happy to officiate for you.
Ah, my day just got a whole... Stay safe, darling. Oh, I got sand in my shoes again.
Welcome to Paradiso. Jiro Tsukiyama at your service. Do you have a security concern, or is there something else I can help you with? Neither. We're our own private force. The Paradiso group pays top dollar for top-notch security. And I dare say we're some of the best in the business. We have to be out here on the fringes of the settled systems. Something I can help you with? Oh, it has a name. Good. Then you're already familiar with the situation, I take it. Do you know what they want? Interesting. We obviously have no records of a colony ship claiming this planet. Whatever the case, you'll need to speak with Oliver Campbell, the CEO for the Paradiso Group. He's in charge of bringing all formal decisions before the board and helping to make calls on them. I'll let him know you're on your way.
Your safety is our #1 priority. We try to stay out of our guests' way.
Hey, hope you're enjoying yourself.
Oh, this looks like a lovely place for a stay. Something you might be interested in.
Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment? Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Do you need anything else from me before you meet with the board? Sure. Have fun in the shark tank. And don't worry, even they call it that.
I just feel that we should be focusing on the natural beauty of this planet.
Come on, mate.
Not our
Loads
amenities.
more interesting things to do outside. No need to mill about in here.
I am. And you must be the diplomat Jiro told me about. Welcome, welcome. Normally I'd offer you an all-inclusive stay at our resort before we spoke. But given the circumstances, I'm going to cut to the chase. We've got our friends, the aliens, up there causing all sorts of problems for our resort. You like that? The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more tourism. Come see the aliens! Despicable? Hardly. Just a backup plan in case we can't get them to leave. But you're right, no one's gonna buy aliens. Remind me to fire the marketing team. So tell me, what's the actual deal with this massive eyesore of a ship, besides scaring people away? Well, that's something. Shame we can't just tell them kindly to bugger off. Something tells me that's not going to work. Now, tell me, what are we going to do about it? Give me some proposals, people. I need something to work with here.
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
They could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost them. Quite a bit, too. They'd need to work off all their debts before being allowed to leave.
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grav drive so they can find a new home. We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain an updated star map. What do you think?
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for the transaction. Someone else would have to foot the bill.
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely. Anyway, Seema's got the right idea. Either works for me. Just tell me what you want to do. We own this planet, they don't. Here at Paradiso, we don't like leaving things to chance. Who knows what these people will do with their land? Imagine the landscaping disasters they might come up with, and how that might mar the satellite imagery of the planet in our brochures. No, much better to assimilate them into our culture if they come here to live, rather than leave it to chance. Well, absurd or not, that's our official stance. I make the decisions that are best for our entire group. You don't. Oh, I didn't say that specifically. This would be a mutual contract for room and board in exchange for services rendered. Of course, there's no telling how long this arrangement will last, given the substantial costs we'd need to take on in order to accommodate them here, including their continued room and board. But this may save the resort on operating costs in the long term, as we'd be able to let go of some of our current paid staff. And which proposal will you be taking to the good captain? I assume there's a captain? They'd be hard-pressed to defend their claim in any courts. Our charter goes back years. It was registered with both the UC and Free Star Collective, per the Centaurus Proclamation. We may be outside the settled systems, but that charter's official as can be. I'm sorry, but you're going to need to be the one to break the news to them that they need to make a compromise or leave. I have no idea, because I'm not suggesting anything of the sort. But it's a wonder that old ship made it all the way here in such a relatively short time. Must have really been pushing themselves. An engineer friend of mine told me once that the reactors on those old ships have a tendency to self-destruct if they overload. Of course, their engineers must have taken great care not to push it too far. Someone would likely have to override the safety systems in the reactor computer. But who would do such a thing?
Don't even think for one moment that this would be acceptable behavior. You can't just blow up their ship. That's insane.
Right. Assuming they agree to the terms, I've got a list of resources you'll need to gather and bring back so we can support the new arrivals. We'll need to improve our lodging and infrastructure, plus account for future projects to support an increased population. Don't care how you procure them, just make sure to bring them here with you before we can consider this a done deal.
How can we treat these people this way? They survived in space this long, only to end up as indentured servants. Oh, it's terrible.
Right. On behalf of the Paradiso Group, we appreciate your help.
There are millions of planets out there. People can go to any one of them. The resort facilities are precisely what we bring to the table. Heck.
Welcome to Paradiso.
Don't worry about us. We're just here to keep the peace.
I have things for you.
I have things for you.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Well, then again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived.
I wonder what it's like out there, beyond all. Wow. Hi.
Just because our equipment's old.
I've lived my entire life in the constant.
We got strict rules around here. There's strict rules.
Wow, I've heard about you, but here you are. Just staying out of trouble.
I wonder how many other planets are out there that we need to talk about.
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change.
We were never trained to address threats.
that we know what's out there, things are gonna be...
No matter the
more
outcome,
interesting from
I
here
won't
on
let my
out.
crew down. What's the good word? That doesn't sound so bad. My crew will need to get used to working for a living anyway. This seems agreeable. Is that all? I'm not sure what we can spare. I'm thinking. Perhaps there are resources in storage we can scrounge up or recycle. I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. You know what? I may be starting to like you. Tell you what, talk to Daisuke and he'll get you what we can spare. If you succeed, we'll see about finding some other ways to repay you as well. Thank you. Until next time.
Now that we know what's out there, things are like...
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
It's almost time to take inventory of our stock again. Hi there. Oh! I know. I'm fine. It's just that we've never really had visitors, right? Up until recently, we didn't even believe it was possible. Right? We've been cooped up together in this ship all our lives. So outside of births, there's literally no way for new people to arrive, you know? Anyway, sorry for freezing up before. I just didn't expect our visitor from the outside to stop by and chat with me. I figured, if anything, you'd be with the captain. I'm Daisuke, the ship's provisions manager. I'm not sure what I can offer you, but if I can help, I will. And if not, I'm happy just to talk. Oh yeah, she sent me a message. I have everything for you right here. It's all we can spare, so I sure hope you come through for us. Need anything else? Not really. Things don't work that way. Almost everything is communal or shared in some way, but sometimes people want a little something extra or special for themselves. So when that happens, they come to me. We manage. I know back on Earth, but here, this is it. It works out for the most part. Be seeing you.
And to think all this time we thought you were alone.
We got strict rules around here, but they're strict for a reason.
Where to?
How do you think this adventure is going, Crane?
ledger.
I have something for you when you have a moment.
That's cruising.
Yeah? What? Yeah? Fine. Yeah? Well, then let me spell it out. You either walked into the... So, instead... Hey, I never said stole. Look, let's stop playing. Yes. All right, buzz off. I'm busy.
Need a weapon? Maybe some ammo? If you're here to buy, take... My store, my rule. If you don't like it, that's more like it. You know, I mean, look at that graffiti. You're in... All right, get out of here.
Everything you could possibly want.
If you're looking for some, you like making a perk, no problem. Let me know if we can make it. Tell everyone you know about our store.
For all your hectic needs. Package There's everything you could possibly want. So go out, have your fun. And biological For just a few credits, our certified technicians will quickly.
Ever run to spacers?
Picked up something you might be interested in.
What can I sell you today? Ready for some serious fire? Plenty of choice. The showroom is yours. Remember, if you've got the creds, we've got the gold.
I've something for you when you have a moment.
I hope you're having a great day.
Another day.
Keep it moving. I used to be an action. Now,
Can't talk right now. Neon isn't going to repair itself.
Can I help you? Check it out. Come again.
So, why did you drag me in here?
You said you wanted to buy something nice for your girlfriend, so here we are.
Do you think I've
Would
suddenly
you care to
inherited
pick
a
up an
fortune?
exquisite gift
This
while
is
you're
way
here?
out of my price range.
Hey, you're the one that...
My apologies. Please forgive my... In fact, there's a...
And then there's the Emporium. This place is in a class all by itself.
You mean kill him? Even if I wanted to, I wouldn't know how.
You don't seriously expect this person to go and pick a fight with a gang?
Anyway, I've already taken up too much of your valuable time. Cash only, please. Come back soon. You never know what we'll have for sale.
Picked up something you might be interested in.
You know, I went to chef school. This ain't exactly...
Sophistication, a space, the perfect marriage.
If you have any questions about our spacecraft, don't hesitate to ask.
I have things for you.
Hey there, intrepid explorer. Ready to make your ultimate discovery?
You want to head to Euphorica after work tonight?
Nah, I'm feeling a little burnt out. I think I need a break.
How about
I have plenty of supplies for your next... Welcome to
That actually sounds
I can promise you, I've spent years, so take your time.
You bring the chunks.
It's a date.
Am I? Forgive. I have a lot. This is a prime spot. Sure, and go... Anyway, I don't... So why don't you help out? I'm sure we can make...
Whatever you need. No, we done talking already. Have something for you when you have a moment.
What?
Johnston is a peaceful ship.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived.
Just stay out of trouble.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. We don't need to see what you can do.
Now that you're here, I can finally give my crew a chance at a new life. Excellent. I'll have them stowed away for safekeeping. We'll bring them with us when we touch down on the surface. Is that everything now? Are we ready to head planetside? Oh, righto. Oh, this is truly wonderful. I'll make an announcement to the crew straight away. If you would be so kind, we lost our landing shuttle years ago, so we'll need a ride down to the surface. Not all of us, mind you, just myself and a select few others. Will you do this for us? Splendid. Oh, we'll see you on your ship then.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers. Careful waving that fancy gun around. We don't need to see what it can do. Wow, I feel honored to be among the first to step foot in our new...
I picked up something you might be interested in. I have things for you. I picked up something you might be interested in. I have something for you when you have a moment. I have something you might be interested in.
Incredible. The air... Oh, it's so...
It's hot. Not in a bad way.
So this is what fresh air is like. I can get used to this.
I have things for you.
I did it. I'm looking forward to making this planet our new home. Just think, if you had... Once again, thank you for your... You will always be welcome.
Another successful jump.
Approaching ship.
Distance
You've
is
entered
too
three-star
far for
collective
you,
space.
Captain.
Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. All right.
I have things for you.
Finished up yet? It's you and me for this. There's something you should know up front. I'm a Co. As in Solomon Co., first man on Aquila. That tale I mentioned before, the one I think is connected to an artifact, it's something of a family legend. After Planetfall, Solomon spent years mapping Aquila. And he found a tiny little patch of nothing on his sensors. The kind of nothing an artifact produces. He called it the Empty Nest. Said it was a place even the wildlife of Aquila wouldn't go. Solomon's maps are locked up tight in the local gal bank. We'll be heading there. Just feel those G's. Good times.
Well, hello, sunshine.
Welcome to Aquila City.
I know your type.
Aquila City. Feels like I spent half my life trying to get out of this place. All right. The family has a few different deposit boxes secured in here, so let's look around. Here's a copy of the key. Okay, now remember, Solomon was from an earlier generation, so it's not going to be on the slate. There's one more. Paper is what we're after. Oh, no. Jacob. Of course that old mule saw this coming. There we do. I was hoping to avoid the estate when we landed. Cora's gonna be so mad. We really gotta do this. You're not wrong. It's not supposed to be your business. That's what I'm saying. I've just been trying not to think about it. All right, fine. He's my dad, okay? We're not exactly on friendly terms. He probably figured I'd come for the maps at some point. Got ahead of me. Yeah, well, sorry I'm such a pain about it. No forgiveness between me and my old man. All right, shall we?
guard, right?
Hi. How you doing?
Well, well. Sam Coe finally decides to darken our doorstep again.
You know why I'm here.
Oh? And what's that? You come to your senses? Realize where you ought to be for once?
I ain't asking again.
You ain't asked once. Let's hear it. I want you to say the words about what's more important to you than family.
Okay, this was a mistake.
The only mistake I'm seeing here is you. Bringing your Constellation lackey here instead of my granddaughter. Come to help Sam loot his ancestry? You're not getting those maps. Full stop. Nothing's more important than family. Nothing. If Sam had stuck around, he'd know that. You wouldn't be here.
All right, that's enough. Come on, let's you and I talk. In private.
Welcome home, Sam. Make your visit short, okay? It's what you do.
I must confess, the hum of a grav drive makes me feel alive. Give me a sec. All right, let's talk options. You're flying in the face of my 30-plus years experience with the man, but all right. I hope you like arguing.
What do you want, Constellation? I guess it was nice talking. What is it this time, Constellation? Well, that's not your decision, is it? It's co-property by birthright. It stays here. Well, it's not your place to butt in. You think I'm not trying to help him? I hear you. That's a good one. Can't believe I'm saying this. But if it'll get you out of my hair, then fine. You can have the maps. They're in the other room. Here. Key.
All right, let's see if we can find the empty nest. All right, let me think. The way I heard it, the readings he was getting were normal at first, then they bottomed out. And no creature, alien or otherwise, would dare step inside. There. Found it. Oh, boy. Well, you ain't wrong. But let's take a look at what we're up against. First, it's in the middle of... But the empty nest is a cave right... Well, just remember, it's about the artifact. Let's get to that cave.
You have what you wanted. Now off with you.
Smugglers have been known to defend their turf hard, so let's not get too careless.
Now we're talking.
Here's too much!
Waste not, need not. Damn it. They're gone. I don't think we're alone. Today's not gonna be your day, pal.
taking me out.
Afraid your time's coming up. Walk away from is a good one. Smugglers use caves like this everywhere. Sometimes get all you. You've done this before, right? Let's get going. We should bring Cora back here sometime. Tell ghost stories. I think she's still into that.
I think that's far enough. Hate to put a hole in the head of Akila's own prodigal son. At least not before we've had a word.
You must be Shaw.
What I am is disappointed. Samco in the flesh, and he's peddling around the frontier with the has-beens of Constellation. Now you got past my crew, who I pay quite handsomely, I might add. Grabbed something from that weird cave. Probably whatever's been keeping the Ashta away. So, I'm down one hideout. Now, let's talk about what all that's worth to me. Your lives, your credits. One or the other, really. Oh, really? Let's hear it. Huh. The Shaw Gang's name in print outside a wanted poster does sound nice. Always good to know someone who can keep their mouth shut. Yeah, I hope so. I'm trying to be reasonable here. Fine. Get the hell out of here before I change my mind. I see you again. You're dead.
Boss, it's the Ashta.
You. This is your fault. You better lend us a hand.
What the hell? Too much heat. Move! I'm moving!
I wonder what flavor of smuggling
outta
is
here
here.
before I change my
Maybe
mind.
cherry vanilla?
You're lucky the boss is so generous.
We're in one piece. I'll call that a win.
United Colonies.
Let's get back.
Maintain current course while we scan for contraband.
covered. I'm not gonna be part of this.
I think that's far enough. Hate to put a hole in the head of Akila's own prodigal son. At least not before we've had a word.
You must be Shaw.
What I am is disappointed. Sam Coe in the flesh, and he's peddling around the frontier with the has-beens of Constellation. Now you got past my crew, who I pay quite handsomely, I might add. Grabbed something from that weird cave. Probably whatever's been keeping the Ashta away. So, I'm down one hideout. Now, let's talk about what all that's worth to me. Your lives, your credits. One or the other, really. Oh, really? Let's hear it. Huh. The Shaw Gang's name in print outside a wanted poster does sound nice. Yeah, I hope so. I think you may be right. Fine. Get the hell out of here before I change my mind. I see you again. You're dead.
It's the Ashta.
You. This is your fault. You better lend us a hand.
Grisly, but part of the job.
What are you still doing?
Get lost. We see you again, you're dead.
Even smugglers might take a shot at you if you invade their turf.
I guess I owe you. Get lost. You cost me an...
We're in one piece. I'll call that a win. Let's get back to the lodge.
Here, this is for you. Well, I see your parents didn't skimp, but I spotted it on our last planetary foray. Hey, I'm gonna pick things up one way or the other. I'll keep my eyes peeled. Won't lie. I could use a break.
May I be of service? If there's anything I can do for you, by all means.
Let's get that artifact to the lodge. Back in action.
Hey, Dad? Will you read to me tonight before bed?
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's
Do
cargo.
funny voices for the characters, like you used to when I was little?
You're just
I am at your service, Captain.
Newest member of our little...
Just, what are we building here?
I haven't picked up any kind of frequency or signal coming from it.
That doesn't mean much. This thing could be emitting something we can't even detect. As far as we know, we could be building a gigantic bomb that will blow up as soon as we finish it. Or maybe it's some kind of interstellar children's toy.
Why would either of those things give the Discoverer visions and music? It's a message. I'm sure of it.
We just have to hope that finding more of the pieces will give us some clue.
I hear that. Moving forward sometimes means fumbling around in the dark. I think Cora and I can use some downtime, but you let me know if you ever want to team up again. Oh, and since it tends to come up, me and my Rugrat co-pilot work as a team. That's non-negotiable. If I'm coming with, that means Cora's on your ship. Likewise, you know where to find us.
Have any new books for me? Books. I guess it is. Do you have more books, or can you buy me more books?
with real pages, a spine, the whole package. My book allowance is all gone. So...
Hey, don't let her con you out of more credits.
Dad, this is between... Oh, Dad, you've made the best friend ever.
Well, now you done it. Now you can get pestered about books nonstop.
Yeah, a small price to pay for my education. Now, the important question. Pizza. Favorite topping? And please don't say cheese. Dad loves boring old cheese. Did you hear that, Dad? Meat! We have you outnumbered!
We could always get one of each.
No, you lose. I have decided that I will stay. You have the Cora stamp of approval. I, seem to have left my stamp back on Dad's ship, but imagine it there, on your arm. Cora approves.
Lately, I find myself spending more... Well, still doesn't excuse my frustrations. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he may... So, let's start over, shall we? Welcome aboard. By the way, you can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few rows. I'm a fan of self-reliance. Funny thing, Stroud Eklund, for years, I finally decided. Goodbye.
Let me guess. You missed me and you couldn't stay away. The two of us make quite the pair, eh? Only if it's one of your deepest, darkest secrets. I will never love another person. I'll be counting the minutes to our next chat.
I hope you are satisfied. The quarters available to you.
Captain. Sergeant, you reached the city.
ships would have bugged out and left us with this mess. But you, total class act. Any way we can repay you? Of course. Thanks again for the help. Over and out.
Well, you're back. Don't you lin me. I thought things had already gone sideways, but no, that was just the beginning. More pirates showed up when you were gone. We weren't as lucky this time. Calvert, Troy, some of the new Dusties, they didn't make it. Who knows with pirates? Revenge? Peeking at the scraps? Maybe they're from a different crew and we just got hit twice by sheer bad luck. Well, how could you have? You weren't here. Anyway, I was pinned down behind some crates with Barrett. Bullets and laser fire everywhere. No smile on that damn carefree face of his. Like he knew this was it. I started steeling myself to go out fighting. Then that idiot puts his hand on my shoulder and says, "Stay here, Lynn. I got you." Next thing I know, 2 of the pirates are dead, and he's got the 3rd one in a headlock. Drags him out into the open at gunpoint and demands to talk, or else I'm going to demonstrate Newton's 3rd law on this guy's temporal lobe. And that's when they brought out Hela. I didn't overhear everything, but after the 10 longest seconds of my life, Barrett put his hands up, and both of them ended up getting taken aboard the pirate ship. And that's the last I saw of either of them. They could have grav-jumped anywhere. I tried pinging a transmission to the ship in the comms building before they left, but the pirates must have fried it. You want to try it? Go ahead. But the odds of them being alive, even if you could find them... I've lost a lot of people on this run, Dusty. I just want to pack up.
got into this mess? Would you be quiet? Trying to make out the grab jump calculations before we're out of range. Out of range of what? Out of range of the sensor array on Vectera. Would you keep up? Once we're outside the star system, the bandwidth goes never. What good is sending a transmission down there? You gonna tell Lynn how royally screwed we both are? She doesn't even have a ship. You underestimate how many of my admirers there are in the galaxy, Heller. One of them is bound.
So, you actually get that computer working again? What? Let me see that. Funny. Even knowing he's alive, I still never want to see him again. Okay. Let me send you the location data embedded in the transmission. Find... Be a while before our... And hey... Seems like you've been keeping busy, Dusty. If, you find my contract's up with Argos and I could use... Works for me. I'm not... Right. I'll get to...
I have something for you when you have a moment. Escape trajectory plotted.
Nothing like hitting orbit.
Oh, hey, it's you. And here I thought you was some pirate coming back to kill me. Lucky me, right? Considering the spaceship wreckage, you mean? Yeah, well, you missed the worst of it. Pretty sure we ripped through all the emergency meds that were salvageable. Hey, you know, when I pulled you to the med bed, man, there it was all. Sorry, bro. Oh, he tells me. I didn't. Bingo. Blasted the pilot right in the back. Through to the flight console. I blacked out. And when I came to, there he was. You missed the fun part, Heller. Man, he did. Oh, yeah. Probably should have talked about that first. So, I was real excited when a ship showed up. And then, really. I was drifting in and out. Got a signal from... Hey. Yeah. Let me know when you want to head out. Still think there might be a spot for me on your ship? I gotta get off this rock. Whew, oh, I'm glad to hear you say that. For a second... You got it. Catch you on the flip.
You've given the fleet a lot of trouble, Barrett. Hey, since when is surviving being attacked causing trouble? Isn't that just fighting back? Hey, pilot, could you move your arm a little bit to the left? I can't make out the console.
Don't move! He's trying to figure out our destination, probably transmitting.
I have something for you when you've got a sec.
Well, yeah. I was making that pretty obvious. Okay, Bigfoot got it down. I'm done. See? I read them pointing away from the console. Or this lovely view of space we have out the window.
Hell of a view from here.
Time up. Once we get back to the base, the fun starts.
This is Faraday's budget tours. Well, surprise you returned a hail. Can I ask the first question? I'm still talking with the captain. Cindy will organize everyone into a queue. Are you sure you're up for this? This is a really Fun crowd. So, helpful. Alright, who's up? First question.
Is being a ship captain non-stop thrills and excitement like living in that movie Return of the Interceptor? Man, that sounds so glamorous.
I am sure the captain is really busy and may not have time for all your questions. If you can afford your very own ship, you must be super well off. You single? Oh, dear Lord. Articulate and wealthy. Intriguing. Last question.
Space is a lawless mess. If you could make the damn politicians fix one thing about it, what'd it be? So you want more government interference? Yeah, that seems like such a good idea.
Thank you, Captain, for the, welcome break.
I got a question. Is it true captains have someone in every port? You know, a special someone? For l'amour? Or so...
You don't have to answer that.
Oh, come on. You have to have some...
That's all. Everyone settle back in your seats. Cut the intercom? You have the patience of a saint. This tour group is very energetic. Here's some credits for giving them such an authentic experience. This is your captain speaking. We're about to head to our next destination. Remember, we'll be in Neon in 5 days, so don't spend all your money yet.
Astral Lounge, here I come!
Dear Lord.
Unknown vessel. Prepare to sub...
Wait! I know him. He's the one that helped on Altair 2. This is Captain Myung. Please acknowledge. Anytime. Nice to see you. Been busy risking your ass for total strangers, huh? You are one of the strangest creatures I've ever met. A veritable anomaly. Do I have to? Fine. Private Psy says hi. No more passing messages. Decorum, Marines. So, Command signed off on our unauthorized training mission. Sadly lost some men, but training accidents happen to the best of us. I stand by it. You'd make a hell of a Marine. But, damn proud to know you too. Command's shipping us off to parts unknown. But would you accept a final parting gift? It's a nice thought.
but the galaxy's a big place. A lot of good people owe you their lives. Maybe one day some of us can return the favor. Young out.
Good to go for now.
As long as the credits keep rolling in, life's good. Nobody can stop the Crimson Fleet.
start getting out there, the laws of physics kind of turn into suggestions.
Pulling my leg again, right? No exaggerations this time.
Unicorn. Not kidding.
What? The mythical mare with the magic horn thing? Come on. Was King Arthur riding on it too?
Okay, it was more of an extreme file in the vague shape of a horse. But my point still stands. You need an open mind out there. You go into the far reaches of space too tightly wound, the brain is just gonna pop like a soda can. Holy shit. You actually found me.
Well, this is turning into a regular Constellation party, isn't it? I should have brought drinks.
You know, it's actually been kind of nice. Matsura the Grim here is a great host.
No sense letting people's last moments be unpleasant.
See, that's what I like about you, Matsura. Real Renaissance man.
I have enjoyed our time together, Barrett. But I can't just let you go with nothing to show for it. Is Constellation willing to pay ransom in exchange for this man's freedom? Ah. I had heard some rumors among the captains that we had a new hotshot. Very well. As a favor to the fleet, I'll let Barrett go.
From the hands of one Crimson Fleet pirate to yet another. And this time, the pirate is in Constellation. Wonders never cease.
Send me after one more transport, I'm gonna quit. Got nothing to say to you.
He's free to go. I do not encourage you to return.
Matsura's in charge.
You're lucky the boss is so generous. Got nothing to say to you.
So, back to the lodge?
I like to think of myself as your emotional support human.
Do you need me for something?
And who do you think will play me?
You need something? So how much of a thrill has it been traveling with the one and only last descendant? Is it everything you... Well, I gotta say, it's time has a way of just building on. But if you ever heard of... I am. Yeah, they're, felt like every little thing. Now I just hope I... Well then, Cora's gonna... For my father, Cora. Imagine being the... And now... That's what I like. Well, I hope the comic book they make about our adventures is better than the stuff they pub.
Just here for a chat?
If something's on your mind, you can tell me.
Time to leave this place behind. Orbital insertion completed.
Prepare to be scanned.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available
up
to
on
you.
Vectera.
Barrett, you were worried sick.
Well, some of us were.
I see what you did there, Walter. And I know you've been secretly crying into your piles of money just waiting for my return.
Actually, Walter has been complaining about you more than usual, which is always a sign when he's worried.
Don't start, Country.
Wait.
I am at your service, Captain.
And to think the first artifact was taking up dust on the library shelf. Now look at them all. You feel it a bit, can't you? Ever since I found the second one, had the visions. Being around them is just comforting. So hey, I'm still not 100%, plus I feel guilty dragging you into all of this. Why don't I stick around? Help you get adjusted to the weird corners of the universe. It doesn't really matter to me. Never get too attached to ships. After the 5th or 6th time one blows up and you get marooned, the romance fades. Plus the Frontier is a constellation ship. And you're one of us now. So it's just as much yours as mine at this point. Marvelous.
Curious feeling, knowing that you've seen something that no one else has. That you know something
Ask.
no one else.